Hello guys and welcome to today's video on Sunday the 28th of June 2020. Right guys, in today's lesson we're going to be looking at inverse functions for today's lesson and also tomorrow's lesson as well guys, okay? Right guys, if you're new, my name is Abdallah W and I'm a private maths tutor and a recently qualified maths teacher for secondary and primary. Okay, thank you for clicking on this video actually. Please do drop the video a like actually. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and enable notifications, and feel free to share around my videos actually. Yeah, if you know others will find it useful as well. But let's get on with that today's video guys. Okay guys, right. So these are going to be our learning objectives actually for today's lesson. So we're going to do a brief recap on composite functions, okay, for the final time, and then we're going to start introducing what is meant by an inverse function, and that will hopefully take us on to the next lesson actually for inverse function, guys. Okay, so that is the plan for today's lesson. Okay, right guys, okay, so we are looking at, yeah, roughly grade 8, 9 actually, yeah, for like this type of year, so like grade 8 actually, yeah, for the GCSE curriculum, yeah, 9 to 1, for the AQA, Edexcel and OCR, okay, examples. Right guys, okay, so we're going to start actually today's lesson actually, so we're going to be looking at, yeah, inverse functions. Okay, so inverse function, guys, actually, so a little summary actually, yeah. Okay, so an inverse function actually means that I'm doing the opposite operations to my function. So we can see here, yeah, I've got y equals fx actually, so y is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, so the opposite of adding 5 is to subtract 5. The opposite of times by 2 is to divide by 2. So my inverse function is f of inverse of x equals x minus 1 over 2. Okay, so that is how I would do that. Okay, so it is done, yeah, by swapping the letters, so swapping x and y around and rearranging to make y the subject, yeah, of like this equation. Yeah, so if I was to write it as, so it would be x is equal to 2y plus 5. Okay, and then rearranging this to make y the subject, I end up getting that actually, because I would minus 5 on both sides and then divide by 2, which would give me x minus 5 over 2. Okay, so that's like a little summary, guys. Actually, yeah. So I've skimmed over it quite quickly, actually, yeah. But the idea is that you swap the x and y around actually. So you let y equals f of x actually. So it will tell you f of x equals a function, okay? So step one actually is to let y equal f of x first, okay? So then you have the function y equals f of x. You would then swap x and y around, okay? And then rearrange to make y the subject of the new equation, okay? And then that will tell you what the inverse is, okay? Right, guys, okay, so next part, work out f of minus 1 of 10. Okay, so it's going to be, so it's putting in 10 into here, guys. 10 minus 5 divided by 2 gives me 5 over 2, which is 2.5 or 2.5. Okay, right, guys, example 2. Okay, so find the inverse function of f of x equals 3x squared minus 10. Okay, so again, step one. Okay, so let y equal f of x, so y is equal to 3x squared minus 10. I've then swapped actually, so I've swapped x and y around actually, so I've got x equal to 3y squared minus 10. Okay, I would then add 10 to both sides. Okay, so x plus 10 is equal to 3y squared. I would then divide by 3 on both sides. Okay, so I get y squared is equal to x plus 10 all divided by 3. And then obviously the opposite of squaring something is going to be square root, guys. So I'm going to take the square root of that actually, which is equal to y is equal to square root actually of x plus 10 over, over root 3. Okay, or all of it actually, yeah, square root actually, yeah, either way is fine. Okay, but that is how I get my answer, guys. Okay, so I hope it actually made sense, guys. Actually, yeah, so I hope it made sense. Okay, so to summarize, guys, Step 1, actually, replace f of x with y. Step 2, swap the letters x and y around and make y the subject of the new equation. Okay. Step 3, obviously, want to rearrange, you have f inverse. Okay, and then step 4, actually, so what I said at the beginning, guys, actually, so you can check your answer actually by looking at the opposing operations here, so opposite operations that I'm looking at. So in the first example, actually, I had 2x plus 5, I think it was actually here. So obviously, the opposite of adding 5 is to minus 5, opposite of times by 2 is to divide by 2. So yeah, so that like a way to actually like check your answers. Right, guys, end of lesson actually. Okay, so yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. Actually, please do subscribe actually, and drop the video a like, and enable notifications, yeah, and obviously share my videos actually if you find it useful. Any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section, guys. Okay, stay safe and well, guys. Actually, so hopefully, like lockdown actually is due to easier on the 4th of July, obviously following the government announcement. Okay, but make sure, guys, that you are all staying safe actually and staying alert and following, obviously following the government guidelines actually, okay. Right, guys, thank you for watching actually, please do actually, obviously check out these other like YouTubers. Okay, so feel free to check all these ones out. Okay, and then we will look, we will do more examples actually for this actually in tomorrow's video actually. So I will do more questions actually in tomorrow's video. Okay. Right, guys, I hope you find it useful actually, thank you so much for watching actually, I hope everyone's doing okay, and thank you so much for watching, stay safe, happy Sunday, bye now.